guys, it's Ruthie, and today I'm going to show you guys how I take references and turn them into drawings. Now this is a technique that I learned a little while ago in an art class for school, and I have loved this technique when I especially want to do something really exact for characters, such as like Disney characters or something like that. So I'm going to show you guys that technique in just a second. So for this technique, you're going to want to go ahead and print out the image that you want to draw. Now this can be any kind of character. You could use even like landscape pictures. I haven't actually tried that, but I think that could totally work for something like this. But today I'm going to go with something simple and draw Lucifer. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is grab my ruler, and then I'm just going to go ahead and kind of mark out with a pencil how far like this character goes. So maybe about 4 inches wide, it looks like. That'll be roughly around this area. And then so I'm just going to go ahead and mark the 4 inches. So that'll be easy because that way we have the inch markings here, so that these vertical lines will be very, very easy. So I'm just going to mark at each inch. There we go. So now we have this line here. So what we're going to do is make a grid. So this is super simple to do, but it's so useful whenever drawing something from a reference. Okay, so once we made these lines, we're going to rotate our paper, and then I'm going to also measure from this little line of the 4-inch line right here. So it's about a 4x4 square that I think we'll be making. So this is, again, a really easy one to do. So we have the 1 inch here, or one there, 2, 3, and 4. So now, here's the easy part. Draw the lines. Okay, so here's our little square border. So a quick tip, if you're doing a black and white photo, sometimes you cannot really see the graphite up against the black. Now I can see it actually a lot better off camera. You guys can't really see it as well. You can see it in some areas, but it's a little bit hard. So sometimes it helps to use a black pen. So there. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is take the paper that I want to put the drawing on. Now this can be marker paper, this could just be your sketchbook or whatever. So I just went ahead and got some marker paper. Also I realized this is like really yellow on camera. I mean, it is kind of tinted yellow off camera. I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead, put this to the side. Now what we're going to do is create this exact same grid on this paper. Okay, so now what we can do is put our ruler away because we're all done with measuring, and now we can just draw. So what we're going to do is take each square and just draw what's in that first square. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one. You want to kind of measure out where that would be. So here, I'll zoom in a little bit for you guys just to see. And we just start drawing. Come in. Okay, so just finished the drawing. It turned out okay, you know, not my favorite, but you know. I think I had a lot of issues with the eyes and part of the head. But yeah, it turned out okay. So yeah, that is pretty much the technique. I will show you guys some of the other ones that I did. So here is when I do a lot of my, here I'll zoom out. There we go. Let's see. Oh yeah, this one I did with the grid and it turned out amazing. I was so happy with it. Let's see. This one I did with the grid. This drawing itself wasn't like my favorite. The coloring I didn't really like, but yeah. And then let's see. Oh yes, and this one I also did with the grid. Super happy with the way this turned out. If you can, actually you can see like some of the lines in there that I didn't completely erase. But yeah, really liked those. And what you would do after you sketch it out, you can would do your line art and then erase the lines and pencil, so you're just left with the drawing. Let's see. Oh yes, I also did this one, as you can see here. This is a really big one. I did for the character, and I did it. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is, right here. I was really pleased with how it turned out. So happy the way everything looked, and I did it with my markers, which I hadn't done like a marker illustration in like a really long time. So this one was really cool. I can't remember. I think I did this around Christmas, so it was actually a little while back, but it was a little bit before Christmas that I did that one. So yeah, that is pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun showing you guys this technique, and it's one of my favorites, and I hope you guys liked it as well. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!